Well, go on, gang, gang. Welcome, welcome. My nose is starting straight away. There we go. Welcome, gang. Welcome, welcome. Well, go on, gang, gang. Left hand is scratching, so something is coming. Gang, gang. Welcome, welcome. God is about to make your enemies your footstool. Well, go on, Rachel. Welcome, welcome. The things and the people that have been fighting you, giving you the most problems, are going to be the stepping stones towards your blessings, girl. Welcome, welcome, Sugar D Virgo 2222. And my God, God is about to bless you in front of those enemies of yours, gang. My nose is going off, my left hand is scratching. That skin is glowing, gang, gang. It's the glory of God in my life, gang, gang. It's the glory of God in my life. Oh, go on. All of a sudden, my nose is starting. So welcome, welcome, and welcome. Your left hand was itching as well, Virgo child. So God is about to bless you in front of your enemies. Make your enemies your footstool. Now that is a scripture, but the reason why it was such a confirmation, I was reading that scripture. And today when I asked, in meditation and prayer, what would the message be for today? Because sometimes I like a little bit of a heads up. Spirit told me. It says you've had people fighting against you, hating on you, gang, jealous of you, backbiting you. That means talking about you behind your back. Faro, thank you, gang. Did I say that right? Faro, Asha, thank you for your seed. So a lot of backbiting, gang, backbiters. People. It's Mercury retrograde in Virgo. Mercury is in retrograde and it's in Virgo, gang. So my words may mess up a little bit, but bear with me. Thank you for your seed. So I can see and feel that you've got a lot of people that have turned on you, spoken about you in front of you, and especially behind your back. They have stabbed you in the back, gang. This is betrayal from partners, friends, and families. And like I said, friends, right? And Spirit says, I am going to bless you in front of those very people, divinely guided, chosen starseed. I'm going to bless you in front of each and every one of them. They're going to see you elevate to new levels of blessings, gang, and financial prosperity. Can you see the money coming in? Can you see the blessings coming in? Can you see it? Spirit says they are going to become your footstool. They are going to come to you for knowledge, for food, physical, financial, and spiritual. As you have now become a guru, a spiritual teacher. The same people that stabbed you in the background are going to be the ones looking up at you, are going to be under your feet, so the Bible says. Your footstool, gang. They are the stepping stones towards your blessings. They are the witnesses of your journey. They have seen where there has been major imbalance in your life, and now they're going to see where the scales are going to tip in your favor. It says you're coming into major financial blessings here, gang. And it will be televised. It says it's going to be televised. That means it's going to be showcased. People are going to see it. For some of you, the world may see it. But those enemies of yours, they're going to see it, gang. They could block you on every page, on every channel. You're still going to pop up on the For You page, on the Explorer page. You're still going to pop up because someone else is going to post you. Thank you for your seed, Jay. Let's put your names down on the chat, gang. Because I feel like this reading's going to be kind of big. They've been fighting me. So I had to put it back. I had to change locations. Jay. My nose is going off, gang. I smell a blessing in the room. Divinely guided, chosen starseed. And gang, make sure you are following divinely guided, chosen starseed, gang, as he will give you food for the soul. Chosen starseed. Ooh, the bottom of my feet is tickling. Somebody's about to take over new territory. You're going to get new land. You're going to be the owner of something here. When my feet start to itch and my hands, I know money's coming in. Someone is building in a new area, in a new place. You're going to be handed a set of keys. My crown is going off. You are dominating a new era, a new country, a new town, a new place. You may open up shop there, business. I don't know what this is, but there is new territory being given to you here as my feet is going off. OMG. You got itchy feet too. It was my right foot. It was, and now my left foot is itching too. Is your crown going off? So is mine. Everything is on 10. Everything is on 10, and I'm trying to keep my hair neat. Whoa. Okay. So divinely guided, chosen star seed. Thank you for your seed. And did I show Jay? Thank you. That was you too. I'm trying to keep it neat, gang. By the end of the reading, this is going to be messed up. Oh, God. Right. So, I see you being stabbed in the back. I see you being betrayed, gang. Not portrayed, but betrayed. Betrayed. Thank you, gang. Thank you. You're being betrayed by your nearest and dearest. You know who the nearest and dearest is for you. Thanks, gang. But I just see them stabbing you in the back. And it says you trust them enough to turn your back on them. So I do see betrayal. And it's from the closest people to you, that man, that woman, those friends, those family members. And for some of you, maybe even your children. Gang. Thank you, Jay. God is going to bless you, gang. In front of everyone that doubted you, that rose up against you. Because what does the Bible say? 10,000 shall rise at your right hand, but neither of them will come near you. I see your story being an inspiration to your haters. Whether they want to admit it or not, I see you inspiring them. Your story, your journey. I see them watching you on fake pages and fake profiles. They're not liking your stuff. I see at least 5 of them getting together to talk about you, gang. Spirit says, I'm going to raise you up in front of them and in spite of what they're doing and what they are saying against you, gang. The fake pages, gang. So I want to show you what I can see. Can you tap the like button for me, please? I would appreciate you at this time. 313. It doesn't matter about the likes, gang. Because honestly, when I started, nobody was watching me. There's still videos where there's no views or low views on them, gang. But that's not the reason why I do it. God is going to set your table in front of your enemies, and they shall get the leftovers. Exactly. Amen. Ashe. Because I see them eating from your hands. You feeding your enemies. The same people who are gone. The same backstabbing people. It says you are going to feed them. They're going to come to you to be fed. Spiritually, emotionally, physically, financially. Spirit says, I'm going to bless you in front of them. And there is quite a few of them, gang, that came against you, that thought they were better than you, that allowed their jealousy to take over and destroy relationships that were built over time. I see some of your enemies getting together because they're not strong enough apart. They're not. Trying to get together to destroy your character. But Spirit says, I'm going to raise you up as you are a prophet. Taurus energy in the building. Some of you have Taurus in your charts. You are a prophet. You may have Virgo, Cap, Taurus. You may even have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You really don't have to have any of them, but they are prominent in the reading. And it just speaks about the amount of betrayal you've had to take and withstand. And it's only made you stronger and wiser. And as this Taurus Hierophant energies come in here, it just shows me that you haven't hardened your heart. You've used this betrayal. You've used your, whatever these is, your life experiences, to better yourself into a better person. It probably was a catalyst for you finding yourself and becoming this spiritual guru as you start to master yourself and become closer to spirit here. I see a lot of you sharing your spiritual gifts, standing in your like for me, you're in your divinity. You're truly your gods and goddesses. You're knowing who you are with this Taurus energy, whether you have it or not in your chart. I believe we all have some of the charts, the signs in our chart. Sorry, I told you about my words. I see gifts coming in. For some of you, these are spiritual gifts. Some of you, these will be financial gifts, come with the Pentacles. It speaks about you being blessed in front of your enemies here. And you being able to be a blessing to them and also others. It says the very same people that stabbed you in the back, that watched you cry, that watched your heart break, and took joy in that, gang. took joy in it. Look at you crying over there. You're crying over there. And they're enjoying the fact that they did it, that they were a part of it. Spirit says, I am going to raise you up out of the ashes. Because every tear I counted your tears. Out of your ashes, I am raising up a prophet. To me, this is a prophet. I'm raising him or her up. And it's out of these ashes. It's out of the betrayal of friends, family, and those closest to them. I'm going to set them apart and bless them. And bless them. Spiritually, and then financially, and most definitely abundantly, gang. Because the Six of Pentacles is a legacy. It's a legacy, gang. So I see spiritual and financial blessings. Oh, Spirit says, crown of your head to the sole of your feet, gang. That's why they were tingling. That's why it was tingling. From the crown of your head to the sole of your feet. I told you you were untouchable. You are going to be blessed in every area of your life. I released a post today that some of you need to learn how to surrender. Surrender, gang, what you're holding on to, the fear, the tears, all of it. Just surrender it all over here and allow your blessings to come towards you because you're holding it up. Your candle just went out. That was spirit. My left hand is just literally like someone is stroking it. So I just know that the money, the finances is on its way. You need to be in receiving mode. This is why. Get out of your own way. Come on. This is why I told you. Those things and those people just have to go. It doesn't matter how much you love them or enjoy them. If it's not good for you, guy, you're going to have to surrender it, release it. Right, so you're going to be blessed. I love you too. I love you too, guy. In front of those people, guy, that did the most harm to you. Because you may not think of them as enemies anymore. But the Bible does say, I'm going to make you and bless you in front of your enemies and make them your footstool. So these are the people, gang, that most hurt you, that hurt you the most, that went behind your back and done the most damage when you trusted them with your life, with your heart, with your soul and your mind, with your children, with your past. Because some of them used it against you. They told other people about it. I'm going to raise you up, gang. I'm going to bless you. First, spiritually. That means I'm going to deal with you on the inside. I'm going to change you. And I'm going to make you into a new person. You're going to become this prophet that I'm going to raise up to be an example to others and to your enemies who are becoming swiftly but surely your footstool, gang. They're the ones that's going to tell your story. Some of them are already telling your story, gang. But they don't know the ending. All I can see is that you're going to feed your enemies. You're going to be able to feed your enemies. And when his brothers went behind his back to conspire to bury him and rob him of the coat of many colors because of jealousy, because of the anointing over his life. And it was the anointing. And despite the burial, the betrayal, he was still raised up as the prophet, gang. And he was still blessed beyond measure. And he still turned around and he blessed the same people that robbed him and tried to kill him, gang. They were jealous of the favor over his life that he got from his physical father, his biological father, and his spiritual father. They were very jealous of it. And then he got that coat, and it just tipped the jealousy over the edge, as they thought that he was favored, and they were not. And for some people, that can drive them to a point of insanity, to murder, to do things that they may normally not do, as jealousy is normally the motive for a lot of things in this world. And these are the nearest and dearest, because these was his brothers, his biological brothers. So I'm talking about these closest to you, going behind your back and betraying you. So I see you being blessed in front of them and them becoming your footstool. Them becoming your footstool, gang. Let's get the message out. Let's see what you need to hear. It does, it does, it does. Sunday Spiritual Tea, gang, with me. Look at the Ace of Cups. Oh my days. I just saw the Ace of Cups. And look at the World card. We're just getting some big boy cards coming out. Let's shuffle up and cut it up, gang. Thank you. Thank you. What do you need to know? Just want to make sure it's shuffled up properly. What do you need to know here? You are coming out of financial difficulty. I told you, there is an offer coming to you, gang. And it's your wish fulfillment. It's something that you've manifested. So something that you've manifested is being offered to you. And it is personal to each and every one of you, gang. So I'm not going to go through each and every one of the things, but I will mention for someone, it is a baby. For somebody, for someone, they've manifested a baby. They've been going through hardship trying to get pregnant, a lot of losses. For some of you, it's financial difficulties, or you're coming out of it, gang. This is a manifestation. And I told you, the Emperor, someone is taking over new territory. You are getting the offer. You are coming out of financial debt altogether. So someone is becoming the Emperor. This is a big offer coming in for someone right here. This offer is going to make you rich, very powerful. Someone has literally manifested being a billionaire. The Emperor is a billionaire, gang. I don't business what no one says. The Emperor is not a millionaire. He is a multi-million billionaire. He owns conglomerates of companies. He takes over. So it says somebody has manifested this takeover of the industry, of the world, of the whatever it is. And it says you are coming out of something. You are being exposed to it. There's an offer on the table that's going to give you this exposure. It's what you've manifested. It's what you put out into the universe. It is now coming back to you. There is a very powerful person being put in position or place. And there will be an offer placed on the table. This offer will get you out of all your financial difficulties and debts. You will have no debts after this, gang. No debts. For someone else, this is health-wise. You've been something about healing, something, and you've been trying to get pregnant. But I see that this year you're going to get pregnant within the next 9 months. You are going to have that baby. You're going to be pregnant. You're manifesting this, but you may need to go to some type of clinic, like a doctor, a specialist. So you may need some type of specialist help. What do you need to know? What the Three of Wands. Three of Wands. I told you someone is going to be successful. Successful in their business, successful pregnancy. Whatever this is, you're going to be successful, gang. You have manifested this. OMG. This says this person is about to see their ships coming, gang. Mm-mm-mm. Mm. Someone is about to see their ships come. Shannon, you know it, innit? I was trying to stay focused the most. Anyone who knows me knows what just happened right there. Yeah. You know what happened. I was really trying to get over it. I am. I'm getting past it. But it just sent through me. Okay. So it says you were about to see your ships coming. This means you're everything that you've manifested. Everything. When I see the ships coming, don't laugh. When I see the ships coming, gang, it says everything that you've manifested. Gang, gang. How am I going to come off my throne, gang? Gang. Everything that you've manifested is coming into your reality, gang. You're about to witness. You're about to see it. It says you are coming out of this difficult period of your life. You are coming out of this difficult period in your life, gang. Literally. You're coming out. You're coming out, gang. There's a substantial offer being made here. What else do you need to know? Oh, okay. The Queen of Swords. Oh, the King of Swords. So Spirit says, I see a lot of you synthesizing, using the knowledge, your lived and learnt knowledge to teach, to empower, to enlighten. So a lot of you are very knowledgeable, very enlightened. And this is going to make you a lot of money. I also see a lot of people that are powerful coming into your vicinity, into your air, into your energy field. So it does say you are going to be in contact with a lot of powerful and educated and enlightened individuals here. It shows me where the student becomes the teacher. Whether you're the student of life or you've actually went to school, college, it shows me where you are now becoming the teacher. You are using the knowledge that you've learned growing up as a child. I do believe someone is going through this spiritual awakening, and now they're going to share and empower and teach others with their knowledge. It shows me that you're an old soul, but you may be young as well, some of you. So it shows no age. It's showing me the young person becoming the prophet because they have an old soul. It literally shows me a spiritual awakening and somebody awakening to the fact that they are an old soul. They've been here lifetimes before. They have been given a mission to complete. They've been given messages to deliver. Some of you have been told to travel, left hand scratching. I told you, some of you have been told to travel. New territory is what I heard. New territory. I think you're like with Jacob and you're being told to go somewhere else. You may feel comfortable where you are in the place, in the position, in the relationship, but you're told to shift, to move. you need to listen, gang. Because your promise is there, your legacy is there, not just for you, but for your children's children. It says you're going to be the owner of land there. You're needed there, your knowledge. Some of you are so gifted, but you're stuck. You're stuck in your pain, in your trauma. There you are. I'm stuck, Diana. But I'm so gifted. I'm so gifted. But I'm stuck. I'm trying to get out. I'm trying to find my way out. To that person, I do want to tell you, this is your year that you are coming out. You are coming out of this. It says to me that your gifts are making room. There is a clearing of the path, because it went from the 9 of Wands to the 3 of Wands. So it felt like you was ahead, and then you took some steps back, but you had to go back in order to be successful. Some of you, like, I want you to understand or understand this message. Like, some of you feel like you've been held back, or you've taken some steps back from the 9 of Wands to the 3 of Wands, right? But this was necessary, because the 3 of Wands leads you to seeing your ships coming in. Some of you had to do it again, had to come back again, had to do something over again, had to learn something over again, had to go back to school again. I don't know, had to get hurt again. I don't know what it was. But that very thing, that very action is going to cause a reaction that is going to trigger your seed to grow, to become prosperous. Because this is the season, Spirit says, the season for it. I don't even need these cards, because Spirit is just speaking. So some of you just felt like you've taken a lot of steps back, but it was actually necessary, gang. Because I see a relearning, and I feel like you needed to be rebirthed, reborn. Like, I don't know, retaught. Even if it was self-taught. You had to have a new mindset, at least, when I see the Page of Cups. Because you couldn't go into this new lifestyle, this new position, this new relationship, this new anything with this old mindset and these old fears and traumas, gang. There had to be releasing of things and people. So this period of where you felt stuck was really a clearing, a clearance, a clearing of the way for what's to come. And even though you may feel like the things weakened you, it truly made you stronger with the Emperor. It made you stronger, because the things that really you may have perceived or was supposed to weaken you truly are and has made you stronger. I am telling you for a fact, Spirit is going to bless you in front of those people that try to break you. I'm telling you, and I feel it in every fiber of my being. I'm talking to you, gang. Spirit is going to bless you in front of every individual that tried to break you, that watched you break, that didn't help you, that laughed at you, that rejected you, that abused you, that left you for dead. Spirit says, I'm going to make each and every one of them your footstool. They are going to look up at you and to you for spiritual and physical and financial food. I'm going to put you in a position that they're going to have to come to you, even though they don't want to. I'm going to put you on their For You page, even though they blocked you. I'm going to allow others to repost you. Stop looking at the likes, gang, because they are watching you. They're just not liking it, but they're watching it. And go. So let's see what else they got for you today, Ganga. What does the collective need to know here in Sunday Spiritual Tea? With me, D, Virgo 2222. What do you need to know? We're going to switch out the decks at this time. Let's get the last messages from my beautiful golden deck. There we go. I am bringing love into your life. So I told you, some of you, this is about love. This is about love. So I do see soulmates coming in for you lot as well, gang. So I see you blessed in love as well. And it does speak about people being happy that you're alone, your relationships came to an end, and it does speak about you being blessed in front of those people that enjoyed when you had your heart broken, gang. So I do see you in love again, and someone in love with you. Because for some of you, this is your wish, this is your manifestation. And I do see a soulmate coming in, gang. For some of you, this will be a proposal of love to you. Soulmate to soulmate. Thank you. Thank you, gang. Let's change out the decks. Spirit says, don't allow yourself to be held back by your unhealed past. Don't allow yourself to be held back by your unhealed past, by your thoughts, by your unhealthy patterns and ways of thinking and talking to yourselves. All right? Because a lot of you are blind to the fact that you are blocking your own blessings. Ganga. You're fulfilling you're fulfilling a prophecy that someone else has said over your life. And you don't see it. This could have been someone else's words. And now you're holding yourself back because someone said A, B, C, and D. Just because they said it doesn't mean it has to be your story. You don't have to accept it. You don't have to take on the energy of it. So let's see what else you need to know at this time, Ganga. So we got the medicine woman, and I like that for you because I know I'm speaking to the healers of the family, gang. Can you tap the like button if that's you? Because I've got a shaman in your family that has a powerful message for you. They said they've passed their healing powers to you. They've passed it on to you, gang. So you are also a shaman too. You have the power to heal with your words, with your hands, with your heart, with your presence. Your energy, gang, is everything. And that's why they try to steal it, mimic it, dim it, kill it. Can you tap the like button for me, gang? Because they can't extinguish your life, your grandmother. And gang. You come from a long line of shamans, gang. Reaches far beyond your grandmother. What do you need to know? Generations of knowledge condensed within you. Did you hear me? There's a generation of knowledge and it's condensed within you. Within you, Ganga. That's why the devil be fighting you. What do you need to know? What do you need to know at this time? Messages for the collective. What do they need to know, Spirit? So you lot are healers. The power to heal. Oh, we got your father coming out. Oh my God. Some of you felt like your dad rejected you. Some of you don't know your father. Some of you grew up as stepchildren. Some of you knew your father but felt very rejected here. I have many messages coming through for these two cards. I'm going to need some of you to breathe because it may trigger something within you. For some of you, you grew up very lonely. Very lonely. Without the support of a father here. Because when I look at this card, it looks like she is thinking about what she is missing out on. What she doesn't have in her life. What he doesn't have. A stable male energy to depend upon. To rely on. She feels unloved or unkept or unwanted. Rejected or abandoned by the mother too. As it's either a fact or it's the way she feels. She feels like an orphan. Spirit is showing me that this is in her head. She's dreaming up of a world where she had a father that she could love and love her and protect her or him. Didn't feel protected. Didn't feel safe. You can see the way she's sitting, he's sitting. I don't feel safe in my environment. I feel very exposed to the outside elements. As a child, I didn't have a steady hand guiding me. I'm sorry if I'm triggering you. Especially as a girl, missing out on having a dad, I know exactly how that feels. Watching other people hold their father's hands. Moments of reflection by yourself. Just wishing and wanting things that you know you'll never have. Feeling like you was rejected and abandoned, and you may even have a family that you live with, but you may not. You may have grew up in the system. So physically you may have lost your parents, or they may have given you over to the system, girl. I don't want to trigger you too much, but Spirit is just giving me a lot of messages for you. Because for a lot of you, and I mean this in the best possible way, because you may have forged a relationship with your parents now as you've grown up. But I do want to say that in spite of the treatment that they gave to you, Spirit says, I'm going to raise you up. I'm going to raise you up. You're the one I'm going to raise up, the one that was rejected. The Bible says, if I can remember, it's coming to my head. The stone that was rejected, right? The stone that the builder rejected became the cornerstone of the building. But it was the one that the builder rejected in the first place. Didn't think was good enough. But it became the cornerstone, the strongest stone that held that building up. All the other stones relied on that stone. That's you. That's you, gang. Because some of you lived in families of 2, 3, 7, 8, and you still felt like orphans. You still felt like orphans. So you could have had your dad and your mother, but you still felt like that orphan girl, that orphan boy. It was a feeling for some of you. Feeling overlooked, feeling rejected, feeling abused and abandoned, feeling exposed to elements and things as a child you should have never been exposed to. Wishing for somebody strong to come and take your hand and rescue you, in essence. But I do want to say, did you know that was the hand of God guiding you the whole time? Some of you saw it as your physical, biological father, but Spirit revealed to me that was the hand of God, your spiritual father, holding your hand the entire time, through it all. Through it all. That's your spiritual father, gang. Says, I got you. Even though they rejected you, abused you, continue to use you, your spiritual father's got you, gang. That's why I say don't let go of God's unchanging hand. It never changes. It never changes. It remains the same. It's just your perception may change, depending on your trauma, gang. I really see this song, that song, Todd Duhaney. It was you pulling me through. Can you see? Some of you don't understand it was God's hands pulling you through that moment. Because some of you was contemplating suicide, all sorts of things, and nobody knew it. But there was the hand of God on your life pulling you through those moments, gang. Some of you wondered how you survived. Because God's got you. God had you the whole time. His hand never left your life. You see what I see now? I see you feeling like an orphan, but I see God holding on to you. I see your spiritual father's got your hands, even though in the natural, you feel like nobody's got you. And that's from a baby, gang. That's from a baby. So from a young age, you felt abandoned, rejected, alone, regardless of circumstances. This is how you felt. This is what it was for you. But there was an unseeable force that was holding on to you, gang, guiding you, helping you through. And I love that for you, because I had that too, gang. I had that too. Look at that. You can't make it up. I actually want to cry at this point. I told you, you was young. Some of you from a baby, you've been orphaned. You haven't had your parents. You've been abandoned. You've been through so much things. And Spirit says, I've had you, gang. Because before I put you in the womb, gang, I knew you. And look who I gave you to. Look. Karmic mother and karmic father. Karmic mother and karmic father. And I ask right now that you find forgiveness in your heart for what they did or didn't do. to hurt, to protect you, Ganga. Spirit's asking you to forgive, not forget. Not for them, but for you, because they were karmics. They were here to teach you, to help your soul to grow, gang. I know it hurt, but that's what growth does. It hurts. So I call it growing pains. So it says it was karmic parents. And can you see the helicopter? So for some of you, some of these people weren't meant to stay in your life at all, gang, gang. They were just here for a time. And vows. I really do feel like this is you making a vow to yourself. To your higher self. To not allow these things to carry on past you. Because Spirit says you became the chain breaker. I'm telling you, you vowed to yourself in these moments. Only you know what you swore to yourself. And Spirit says you're the chain breaker here. It will never happen past you. It's going to stop because of you. So Spirit is asking you to find it in your heart to forgive. Your karmic parents, your karmic mother, your karmic father, for whatever they did or didn't do here, as some of you felt abandoned by these people in your lives. But what you need to understand was that they are karmics. You were just given to them for a time to learn from them, as hard as it became. There we go. So we're going to wind it down. We're going to wind it down. Yeah. There we go. You have been restored. Life restored. And I like that for you. Because it speaks about restoration, full restoration. And you have to go through the rebirthing process to receive this. And it is in the spiritual, and then you start to... I put the post out. Spiritual resurrection is being gifted to you now. Whatever, and I mean whatever, part of you or your life that you thought was dead is going to be revived, is going to come back to life. And it will flourish back into life. Just as the phoenix rises from the fire, transitioning from death into life, so too will you rise again, healed, whole, and renewed. This is Isis' message to you. Yolanda, Ashe, thank you. Thank you, guys. That was a powerful message, especially in this reading, guys. I'm going to pull 2 more today. You can't see the yellow, but yellow for abundance. That's why we got it, right? But orange is still for the abundance here. Yolanda, thank you for your seed. So Isis truly wants to speak, so I'm not going to restrict her. So let her speak. Let her speak. My mods are just doing the blocking. That's fine. So past life, present power. So you are coming into your power. And it's because you've been here before. So you are waking up to who you are. So as your soul grows in service to the great feminine and her intentions, that all beings be free, healed and free. It gathers internal resources to assist it on its path. These resources include powers and gifts from other lifetimes. You are currently integrating your past life abilities So be open to what is taking place as your soul awakens ancient powers and abilities inside of you. Gang, gang. And the last message from Isis is portal of light. It is only this physical reality that is bound by time and space. You are a conscious being on levels beyond this physical world. You are being guided to work with your healing powers beyond the confine of time and space. You will not become ungrounded through such spiritual work. You are not leaving your earthly connections behind. You are merely adding to it, enhancing it. Ganga. We're going to run through these cards quite quickly because we are coming to the end. What does your ancestors want you to know? One card from the ancestors. What do they want you to know? Because you are about to be blessed beyond measure, gang. And your enemies are going to have to spectate and watch from the sidelines. What do you need to know here? There we go. I like the base. Oh, the base energy. Enjoy new beginnings. It says celebrations, socializing, socializing, and lots of changes. I'm going to read that. I'm going to read it. Connect with water. So go near water, gang. Bodies of water, even the bath, shower. But really, it's beautiful weather. So connect with water. It will be a very powerful time for you to manifest near water. They've been saying that for a minute. Water just amplifies energy. So try to be near water. And also hydrate. Drink a lot more water, gang. Drink a lot more water. And be like water as well. Become water. All right? Become water. Allow yourself to just flow, gang. To float. To go where you're led. Stop being so resistant to the flow in your life. All right? So connect with water. Spirit speaks. The water spirits are calling you as they know you have a connection to natural water sources such as lakes, rivers, oceans, or ponds. They want you to heed your urge to visit the water. This card is a confirmation of the benefits being near water brings you. It will relax your mind, body, and soul and allow you to feel at peace again. So meditate near water. You do not have to live on the sea, on the water, but you may like to book a holiday or visit a place with water to which you feel drawn. This card comes to remind you of the importance of drinking clean water and hydrating your body. Drinking water helps to flush out toxins. It also helps to ground your energy too. So look at how much water you are consuming, because you may need to drink a little bit more when you are psychically active, especially in the heat or if you're unwell. Being hydrated helps you to concentrate more. So have a glass of water and mind your own business, gang, gang. Thank you, Marilyn. Especially when you're studying or learning something new. Drink lots of water, gang. It will help you. Trust me. Thank you, Marilyn. And let me read that last card because I like that card for you as the base energy. Marilyn. Thank you for your seed, gang. Thank you. It's like whispers, man. Yeah, you can't seem to drink enough because of the water as well. So be mindful of the water that you're drinking, because some of this water, I do believe, is drying you out. It's not good for you. So be careful. All right? Enjoy your new beginnings. They're on the way. Thank you, gang. So we're going to wind it down. So your ancestors speak. Something positive and exciting is about to happen for you. This is a time of celebrations for you and your loved ones. You're going to enjoy this social time. Includes birthdays, pregnancies, announcements, anniversaries, engagements, weddings, parties, and other festivities. Your ability to connect with and glimpse the future is heightened at this time. Retrograde. Pay special attention to your dreams and visions to prepare for your fresh opportunity. A period of darkness or inactivity is the perfect time when you resynchronize with your family, friends, and your goals. Enjoy and honor who you are and where you are going. Focus on the changes that you want to bring into your life. Stay positive and go with the flow. Enjoy the changes and beginnings that are coming your way. There's a move to a new home. Oh my God, I'ma claim that. There's also exciting career changes that are going to be popping up for you. I want to cut it. I'm going to put my name on the check. Taurus energies in the building all over this. So I just see that if you're not doing it yet, I told you it's the same card. Let me show you something. What's popping? The Hierophant. There we go. I'm going to make your enemies your footstool. They are going to learn a thing or two from you, whether they want to or not. Literally, guy. Literally. Instill, instruct, and educate. I told you, a lot of you are old souls. You've been here many lifetimes. You reincarnated many lifetimes here. You are simply here to learn and to teach. To be the student and then to become the teacher. Orion. You don't need anyone to qualify. You've been qualified before. It's just a remembering, a reawakening, a resynchronizing of these informations and energies, and then you should be walking in your purpose, so to speak. Orion energy is present as well. You may feel resistance with retrograde, but don't get distracted, because retrograde just brings a lot of distractions, and a lot of them are internal, very much internal. So you're going to be fighting a lot of internal demons. Orion. There'll be a lot of comparisons. I feel like some of you are comparing yourselves to other things and people, but you need to focus on yourself and what you want to grow in your life. Because where your focus goes, it's actually going to grow. And Spirit says, notice the signs because they're coming in threes. You're getting a lot of signs lately, a lot of downloads. Pay attention because they're hitting you 3 times. You're getting confirmation 3 times, 3 numbers, whatever it is, 3 times, 3, 3, 3, whatever it is. Pay attention. So let's give you this message, teach and share, and let's get out of here. Let's get out. Teach and share is what they want you to do. Share your energy, your time, the information that you have, your gifts. The ancestors want to speak to you. Gang, gang. You are not alone. You have been questioning why you are here and what your true purpose is. This card has appeared to confirm to you that you are a natural teacher and it is part of your life purpose. You do not need to be a school teacher or a childcare worker. You can show people a new way of being or looking at the world. You may be teaching your children or grandchildren everyday things, or you may be encouraging a friend to try something new or different. Value the wisdom and skills that you can pass on to others. Look at the ways that you can incorporate teaching or mentoring into your life so others can benefit from you. You have the ability to connect with people from all walks of life and show them the way. Try not to overthink this aspect of your purpose. You may already be teaching others without even realizing it. Enjoy sharing your gifts with others, gang. Gang. I hope that confirmed it for some of you. I'm going to claim that house, put my name on that check. Okay. So we're going to wind it down. Let's get the angels out. Let's get the angels to speak to you. Oh, God, stop showing me. Okay. Take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else. So let's get the angels out here. What do they want you to know? You finally made it, Ganga. What do you need to know? Can you tap the like button as you come in the room, please? I would appreciate you. What do you need to know? No problem. What do you need to know? Right. Balance. The angels are bringing your life into balance. The angels are bringing your life, Libra scales, into balance. For some of you, by Libra season, which is the end of September to October, you're going to see major changes. I told you. Look, can I show you something? Because we saw the scales in that picture too. So the angels are bringing your life into balance. Your financial, your physical, your emotional, your mental. It's all coming into balance. Gang. All right? So don't worry what's happening now. Don't focus on what you think is happening now. It is actually bringing your life into order, into balance. And it may be by the removal of something, some people. It may need that you need to go back and redo some things. Because sometimes you do need to go back to go forward, gang. Sometimes you do. So balance. Balance is being restored in your life. It made you cry. Oh, gang. I want to give you a hug. So take time to balance out your life. You are trying to be everywhere at once and be everything to everyone. And you may be feeling out of sync because of this. Ah, thank you. You got my left hand glowing up. So I just want to send healing out to whoever needs it at this time. Just receive some energy, gang. Because I put the post out today that some of you are just so giving, but very bad at receiving. And then sometimes you're not even getting it back. No one's giving it back. So you're very tired, very depleted, struggling with your mental health. And no one sees it. But we do. We do. And this is for you. Because you're trying to be everywhere at once and everything to everyone. And this may be leaving you feeling out of sync. Taking time for yourself is an important step right now. But also balance out your work schedule and your home life as well. When you slow down and create a schedule, you will feel as though you have more time. Your angels know how busy you are and that you like to do as much as you can. They are here to guide you to balance out your life because they know how tired and drained you feel trying to complete all of the things that you have set for yourself. It's important for you to know what balance is and how much you can do without overexerting yourself in any way. You have the ability to balance out your home, work, family, and social life so that you can feel strong, healthy, and empowered. Okay. Because some of you are burning the candle at both ends, and something's got to give. Something's got to give here, gang. Creating major imbalances somewhere in your life. So there's a need for you to, with the retrograde, take a stock. Be present in your now. Look at all areas of your life, the emotional side, the physical, the financial, and the spiritual, and see which areas are in balance and try to bring them back into balance. Because either you're overgiving or you're not giving enough to these areas. And sometimes we're just giving too much. And that creates an imbalance in itself. All right, so be careful. Because some of you are really good givers, but you're poor receivers. And it's creating a major imbalance in your life, in your relationships. Daily struggle. Go. So let's just get some life cards, you know, a little bit of, what do we call them? I don't know what you call them. I don't know. You make up your mind what you want to call them. Just a little bit of guidance here. Balance is everything, guys. That's why I haven't been on social media so much. I had to create balance for myself. Time with my family, time with myself. Ooh, this is my message. It's time to get in the gym. It's time to get back in the gym. Who's with me, gang? It's time for us to get back in the gym. Some of you are already in the gym, but for the ones like me that's not, it's time to build up that strength, physical and spiritual. It's time to exercise your spiritual muscles and your physical muscles. It's time to use your gifts. Time to exercise your third eye. She's exercising her third eye. That's her intuition. That means she's standing on her own truth. He's standing on his own truth and seeing if it works out for them. Not running to the preacher or the reader, but standing on their own intuition and seeing how it goes. Because I'm exercising it now. I'm using it. I'm utilizing the gifts that I were given. I'm building on them. I'm strengthening them because the more I use them, the more confident I become. It's like me in the gym. I don't know what I'm doing. But once I get the hang of it, I remember I'm going to be a beast. That's it, right? So I just feel like some of you need to really just start exercising. Exercising. Building up that strength, that confidence. For me, it is core strength in my body. Very much so. Getting back in the gym. For some of you, it's really your gifts, your spiritual gifts. I just feel like the confidence is weak. So we're going to build on that confidence. My confidence in my gifts, that in what I see, even if others don't see it. I'm going to have confidence in what I see. What do you need to know at this time? Interesting. What do you need to know? Thank you for the likes, gang. I appreciate you. Look to the stars. So look, some of you are natural readers. Some of you are natural readers. Look, it says you have the ability to read your own stars, your own charts. Look, you're seers yourself. I love that you come and see me, but I should be a confirmation, gang. I should be the confirmation to what you already know, what you see, sense. But it says you've got the ability to. You've got these gifts too. So how about you start using them and stop abusing them? Yeah. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not better than you, gang. I'm just using my gifts. Some of you are afraid to. Some of you don't know how to. And some of you don't have no confidence, left hand scratching. But Spirit says you are gifted, though. You are very gifted. So some of you need to look into this for yourself and work on it. Work on building up the strength, the confidence. You know, it's a natural ability, gang. Spirit says you can just do this. You don't need to follow anyone's book or rules or guidance. Follow your intuition, your heart. What do you see? What do you feel? What do you hear? What do you know? Trust that. Build on that. Ooh, be still and know that I am God. But I know exactly what Spirit says. Some of you just have to learn to be still. Like I said, finding balance. Because a lot of you don't have the balance. You don't have time for yourselves. You're so busy trying to be everywhere and everything to everyone else. There's no time for you and God. And there needs to be a time when you have to be still to listen to what the Spirit has to say. And Spirit says, you lot haven't got no still time. In your still time, you lot are worrying about tomorrow and yesterday's. And there needs to be a need for you lot to be still. And they did guide you to go near water because that will help to still your mind. The running of water, even if it's in the bath, the shower. So if that's the only place that you can find to be still, then you go in the shower and shut that door and do your meditations in here. Because Spirit says you will get your downloads, your messages, your confirmations, all that you know when you learn to be still and listen to what your spirit is telling you, your higher self, your ancestors. Come on, you have the ability to. But it's because you don't be still. You don't still your mind. You don't find time in your schedules to be still. Before I come out, gang, I'm very much still. Very much still. You'll find me alone. Very much still. Whether I'm in meditation or worship, it's the same state to me. Receiving the confirmation, working on my fears because I have them. Before I press the live button, it's speaking to me. And I have to be still to hear the quietest voice, which is reassuring me. But it's not the loudest, it's the quietest voice. Do you see the orb? It's the quietest voice. Some of you got to learn to be still. That's why you're not hearing the voice of spirit of your ancestors, because you're filled up with social media, your children, whatever it is. It wasn't random, Marilyn. It was destiny, gang. It was God. Whenever you come across me, spirit brought you to me. It never is random, gang. God bless you. Spend time with animals. And some of you don't even like animals, but animals love you. Your connection surpasses this world and this lifetime. Spirit says try to spend time with animals, even if you don't own them. Even if it's just wildlife. Try to spend time studying them, being around them, feeding them, paying attention, studying them. Because animals also have a message and a connection to you, especially if you believe in reincarnation. Then you understand that your ancestors have become animals too. This is the vessel, the body that they chose to come back in. So pay attention to the animals that are drawn to you. Because some of you can't stand animals. Let's get it real. You can't. But they're drawn to you and you don't understand why. These are your spirit animals, guys. And some of them are connected to you through family, as I strongly believe in reincarnation. So pay attention to how they make you feel, what you're thinking about. It literally is a feeling. Sometimes you don't understand the feeling or the words that's coming through your mind are messages. It's telepathy. Stop waiting for mouths to move for you to get the message. Sometimes the messages are internal. No words are exchanged. Stop claiming every voice in your head as your own. It's not. I don't really believe in thoughts. I believe in replays and messages. So it's either you've done it before, you thought it before, or it's a message coming through for the now or for the future. So spend time with animals, very important for you. Even if it's just visiting the shelter, whatever it is. Don't have to live with them, go and get a pet. You don't have to do all that. Just wildlife. And every day, start your day. Forget what Jack and Jill did and just pour into you. Try to wake up an hour early so you can start doing your positive affirmations. Because if you can start your day in a positive way, gang, nothing and no one can destroy this. So it says you need to find that focus first thing in the morning. Some of you need to set your clocks an hour early. Do your meditation and focus, because when you're waking up, you're bringing old energy into a new day. Some of you are doing this. You're remembering what happened yesterday, what happened yesteryear. And Spirit said you need to wake up and start to affirm to yourself who you are and where you're going. Even though in your mind the devil's telling you, I'm broke, I can't pay the bills. You need to counteract these messages and these words with, I am beautiful, I'm amazing, I am going to be the first millionaire in my family, I will make it out of poverty, I will reverse this debt, my debts will be paid. So you need to start declaring some things over your life. Spirit says you have to set the tone for the day. So I don't believe it's affirmations, I think it's declarations. I think you need to wake up and declare what you are and what you're not willing to accept in your day. Forget the month, forget the 5 years, the day. Because some of us can just about get through the day. So affirm to yourself who you are. You don't need no one to tell you who you are, girl. Look in that mirror and tell yourself. I done a post today. It took me 50 years to see myself the way that God sees me. I pray it doesn't take you that long. I pray it doesn't take you that long. To see all the positive things about yourself. To see all the positive outcomes that you can create. And start declaring them. So declare, I am whole, I am healed, I am happy, I'm rich in spirit, I'm rich in food, I'm rich in love, I'm rich in money, I'm rich in happiness, and above all, I'm rich in peace. I'm rich in peace. If you can't find no one to love you, Spirit says you better start loving you. You better start telling yourself that you love yourself. Because the more you exude this energy, the more you will draw this energy towards you, gang. You will draw it towards you, gang. What do you need to know? Clean your space. Clean your space. That's what I've been doing over the past few days. And some of you just need to clean out the clutter, gang. Clean out your closets. I feel like it's time for spring cleaning, even though we are way down into summer. To go back through your stuff and see what you need to let go of. To go back through those friends lists. To clean every corner. To pick up every object and clean underneath it. To remove every dust, because every dust is energy. Spirit says clean your house. Physically clean it. Spiritually clean it. Clean it up. A cluttered life reflects your mind, the state of your mind. Some of you need to clean up your lifestyle. And I'm not judging, I'm not preaching, but I'm going to say it the way that I hear it. Some of you need to clean up your lifestyle. You need to stop saying all these negative things about yourself and people, because these words are manifesting as spells and coming back to bite you in the ass. Spirit says some of you to clean up your act, because you are thinking, you are creating what you are thinking, and we need you to start thinking positive things. Clean up your mindset. Clean up that mindset of yours. It is so negative. It's so easy to believe the negative. I am not loved. Yes, you are. You love yourself. That's one person. So stop affirming what you're not and what you don't have, and declare what you want and who you are. Your words will not return to you void, whether they're positive or negative. Beauty ritual. Some of you have really let yourself go. Can I be honest? Some of you have really let yourself go. You look like what you've been through, and you don't need to. Spirit says, why do you look like the struggle that you're struggling through? Why have you stopped making an effort? Why are you not loving you? So because he doesn't love you, you don't love you. Because they don't love you and she don't love you, you don't love you. You don't look after you. Spirit says you need to look after you. You need to love you. You need to tell yourself that you're loved. So you need to do your beauty rituals. Do what makes you feel beautiful, what makes you feel handsome, whatever makes you feel good. We want you to do it. Spend time. I just feel like a lot of time focusing on yourself, clean up your mind, connecting with spirit, becoming one with your higher self, seeing yourself the way God sees you, connect with animals. Because I feel like sometimes people are hard and animals are just so easy, guys. So connect with the animals that want to connect with you, because your spirit team are really drawing close to you at this time. But I feel like you need to clear your space a little bit. It's a little bit cluttered. And that's why you can't connect. You can't hear, you can't see, and you can't feel, some of you. And also, whatever you're looking for outside of yourself, you need to start giving it to yourself. That's the love. That's the validation. Spirit says, start looking after yourself, gang. Start making yourself feel good and stop waiting for someone to make you feel good. Do it for yourself. And then we got look for fairies. Look for fairies, gang. Because fairies are real. But they are in the eye of the beholder. Perception. And we got at the bottom of the pack, I like that. Plan a vacation. Or save tools, one, gang. Because some of you just need to get away. You need a break. You need a break, gang. You need a break. So plan a vacation, a staycation, a vacation. But Spirit says you need to get away. You need to spend some time really pouring into yourself, because I feel like a lot of you are just giving, but you need to give back to yourself. Do for yourself. Plan for yourself. Carry it through for yourself. Looking at camping. I am, gang. Trust me, I am. So we're going to wind it right down. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you for staying. So we're going to end it with the angels and the ancestors. You got a hammock? I would love to come in your hammock. Gang. Your mom used to say she believes in fairies. 100%, gang. Your mom is right. I love you too. Waking Bad Tarot. Can you lot go and run up Waking Bad Tarot for me, please? Can we go and run up Waking Bad Tarot? Of course I see you, gang. I saw you the whole time. Of course I see you. I love you too, Anthony, gang. So can we just run up Waking Bad Tarot, please? We all start somewhere, gang, and gang, we gotta help each other. Thank you. I appreciate you, gang. So what does your angels and ancestors want you to know? We all see you. It is needed, gang. It is needed. I told you, you are a rubbish receiver. You just want to give. Receive it, gang. Is it ganga? What's that? What are you talking about? It's not good at receiving. I just want to give to humanity. Gang. Thank you too. I appreciate you too, Sakina. All right. So your last message, gang. We really love you over here. What do you need to know? I can't even see it. My eyesight. Oh. Is it? Okay. Are you saying ganga? No, I'm saying gang. So just gang is family, gang. So over here is slang for family. So gang. Not ganga. gang. There it is. Means family, gang. So you're part of my family, okay? Gang. Fam. Thank you, fam. We don't even say family, we say fam. So you're part of my fam. Gang. gang. Because that look like ganja. That's something else. Gang. Love you too. Family forever. You can't get rid of me now. Unless you do me something really bad, then I'm gone. But I'm here forever. Alright? Well, as long as God puts me here, this body lasts, gang. There we go. Finally. Spring. What did I say? Nah, come on. Give me my roses when I'm alive. Didn't I say it feels like spring even though we're way into summer? Did I say it? Do spring cleaning. Well, they said they agree with me. They agree. There's been a shifting in the seasons. They are tricking us. And Spirit says it's more like spring. Your body does die, gang. My spirit will never die, but my body will. So yeah, they will bury this body at one point. So that will die. So Spirit says you are going to see your seeds grow. Amen and amen. Tap the like button, gang. Spirit says in this season, the seeds that you planted, it could have been, for me, it was 50 years ago as a child. Because it was the seeds that you had in your mind. Remember the seeds. So whatever you planted back then, last season, when you was a child, Spirit said you are going to see those seeds spring forth and be fruitful in your life. Are you ready? Are you ready? Excuse me? I don't think so, gang. See, that's where you be overstepping it. You would love to see me in the 5D. No, not gonna happen. Can you give me a little bit of my aura? What? The what? I told you, you're overstepping boundaries and I really don't like it. You see, when people, I give them a little bit of attention, they start to overstep their boundaries. And then you force me to do something that I really didn't want to have to do. Sit on you, gang. That's why I had to quiet that person. You're getting ahead of yourself. Too much. So calm down, gang. Calm it down. So Spirit says you're going to see your seeds grow. Let's give the message and let's go, gang, because familiarity breeds contempt. Okay. It does. I picked up the wrong book. Are you okay? So spring. Embrace the change that is on the horizon. OMG. Isn't that the same message of new beginnings? Embrace the changes that is on the horizon. You are about to see something come in. Allow your dreams. Ooh! OMG. Allow your dreams to become reality. I am not lying. Look. Allow your dreams to become reality. OMG. Let me put my name down one more time. OMG. Thank you. Cassie, thank you, gang gang. It's pretty. Pretty. Oh, got me itching though. I think I need to get a tablet for this. You put my name on the thing. So Diana, I'ma claim this one. OMG. My mods must be laughing right now. Oh my God. All right. Spirit says, embrace the changes that is on the horizon. Allow your dreams to become reality. Put it on the deck. Spring is an exciting time because it has so much potential. Animals are coming out of hibernation. Flowers are pushing up through the soil. And the days are getting lighter and brighter. The spring card features a wild hare because in Celtic animal medicine, the hare brings intuition and rebirth. Hares are highly fertile, so pregnancies, and so their medicine can bring your dreams to life. It's spring in South Africa. Wow. Wow. You are ready to bring to life all of your ideas, all of your inspirations and your projects. Because when this card appears, you are moving into a space that allows you to really grow, to expand and create in a way that you've never ever done before. Are you ready? There are going to be many opportunities for abundance. OMG! There are going to be many opportunities for abundance, including financial growth. And if you are starting something new, prepare for a major expansion in your life and your soul. Because when this card comes, it indicates that by the coming spring, you are going to be ushering in these important energies in regards to your manifestations and your intentions, gang. So by spring next year, gang, your wishes should have come to your reality, gang. these shifts should have already started taking place. And we're going to end it. This is your girl, D Virgo 2222 OMG. Spirit says, I'm about to bless you in front of all of those enemies. And God, take care. Take care, God. Oi, oi. Thank you for coming. Thank you, mods. Thank you. I appreciate you. I might come out one more time for Taurus, because I've got a message for Taurus, and I've also got another collective reading. I may still come back out again. So look out for me, girl. If you blink, you just might miss me. I appreciate each and every one of your supports, gang. I really, really do. And one more time, I just want to say thank you. Ashe.